sun so bright, not like night at all. She keeps trying to tell me the sun just won't go down. This time of year just moves around along the horizon. Lenses are all packed, cameras in the bag. I hope we'll catch the sunset in the photograph. The sun keeps trying to tell me it's time to just slow down. Take a breath, look around the endless horizon. Good evening, everybody. Thank you all for being here. We truly appreciate it, especially on this night. We got news last night. Maria's father, who she calls Pa, passed away. Biological father, yes. We call him Pa. We love him dearly. He passed away just last night. We decided music and keeping ourselves busy was the way to go. So that's what we are doing. We thank you all for being here, and we thank you for all of the hugs and messages that everyone has sent our way. So I'm just going to keep on going with some songs. Yes, it was quite daring to jump from that height. But falling is the best part of your life. Till you hit the bottom, when it all suddenly paused. If you had hit the ground running, there'd be endless applause. But you just hit the bottle, and everyone was around, constantly hoping to change. But you only get what you put in. So don't cry me a river, just build a bridge. This is the hard part, I don't know why, it just is. Make amends with your demons, always a means to an end. If you can forgive your worst parts, you'll be flying again. So put away the bottle, no one's around to make sense of your reasons. Just move to the ground. it in. So I tried to put together a set list that I write in the melancholy often, and I tried to remove all the songs that would be triggering, but I think every song tonight is going to be triggering. So, all right. This is The Quiet Kid. You ask me again what I want to be. Doctor, fireman, or police, lawyer, or president. I don't see the relevance of such a narrow view. The whole world is laid out in front of me. Endless paths I could go anywhere, anything. You ask me again what I want to do. The big day approaching, but this seems more for you. A pool full of ice cream you offer, anything I can dream. Take your cake and eat all the frosting. I'd rather work on my spaceship. I cardboarded and taped it. Blast off into orbit, where it's finally silent around me. Ask me again what I wanted to be. And I'll answer quietly. Oh. Okay. So let's do some chat roll call. Everybody that's here, thank you immensely for being here, especially tonight. Chad Freeman, Anti-Adjack, Sunshine Archer, Indy. I think I saw Casey in here. Development of a Void. Casey, hello and thank you. Thank you everybody for all of your kind words. D. Michael, Ozark Drifter. Matt, who is my brother. Everyone say hello to Matt. Anna V, it's your first time here. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you come back. I do these the first and third Wednesday every month at 7 p.m. and I also go live on Sundays at noon Eastern every week. Julie Rose is here. Hi, Julie. Thank you for being here. Camellia, Pole Vault. It's so awesome that there's this huge group of people that come out and support and show love all the time. I appreciate it on a regular basis, and it feels especially good tonight to have some extra support here for us. Did I miss anything? Is there anything you would like to say? Okay. I'm going to assume Marie's going to... Go ahead.
There is something I'd like to say. My heart goes out to everybody who's ever lost a parent. And I know sometimes when we hear these things from others, it can bring up our own memories and our own pain and our own grief. So I just want to let you know that I'm there with you now. I'm in that club that none of us ever want to be in. But we're in it together. So that's what's important. So sending you all love.
All right, so I'm going to try to do, this is a new song for all of you, but it's a 25-year-old song. I wrote this song, my old bedroom was an attic on a house, obviously, because it wouldn't be an attic if it was floating in space. My bedroom was an attic. I would sit at this window with my feet on the windowsill, and looking out, I could see the Walt Whitman Bridge. And I would just stare at this bridge until the sun set behind it, and I could just see a silhouette of a bridge and just these moving rectangles, silhouettes of the cars. And I would sit there until it was too dark to see anything else. I would turn around, get down on the floor, I would light a couple candles, and I would write songs. And that's what I did for probably about 2 years straight. I did that on a consistent basis. That was in the late 90s. So then I wrote this song just after that, probably somewhere between 1998 and 2001 I wrote this song. And this song is written about that process. It's called Fires We Burn. In the fires we burn, though amount to a blaze, these little flames we set each night to calm our silhouettes. They cast a path for our shadows to bounce across the wall. And every evening when I write, once again my shadows fall. I ignore what's offered up. Why take what you can get? When you can mourn but not regret everything you've never had the grace to possess. And every word that softness said echoes in your head, from the time you light the flame until the time you go to bed. And miss the prayer I say every night to you, amen. Good night, sleep tight, I wish you peaceful dreaming again. Why ignore what's offered up? I'll take what I can get. And you can mourn but not regret everything you've never had the grace to possess. So that's an oldie, but I think it's a goodie, so I'll probably start playing that more often. Thank you, Pookie, and hello, and also virtual hugs right back to you for you and your mom. Well, you can't always do what you want all the time. There's a line that you can't cross. Well, I guess that you can, but there's a cost. but it ain't free if it's costing you me. And you best believe that I know you, and you know me too. I'm rocking a hard place, gonna miss your face, but I'll do what I've gotta do. That's why you can't just do what you want. Oh, there's a line that you shouldn't cross, even if you can. That's the line. As everybody knows, Maria is the one here running all of the important aspects of the show. She makes all the lights happen and all the beautiful colors that we see happen. She made the little box over here that we put the song titles in. She puts those up. She puts up my email. We have a tip jar. She puts up the link. She puts up images for it. That's all her. So let's take 10 seconds to give her an applause, because I get applause for writing songs and for playing them, which is nice. But she does just as much work, if not more, to make that come across to you. So thank you.
Thank you, everybody. I can hear your applause, and it means so much.
Tired of picking up the pieces of my broken dreams, left lying around the fire, though it burns forever. From that single spark, it's now just glowing embers. And it's the cost of wanderlust, unsettled. You're sitting still forever. I'll hit the road. Right now. I've grown weary of endless lights and pavement, these endless nights of playing the same old songs. The fire, though it burns forever, from that single spark, it's now just glowing embers. Cost of wanderlust, unbroken. It's spinning wheels forever. I'd like a break. I'd like to take a moment now. Thanks. I see Folk and Blues is here. Hey, Al. And thank you. We appreciate it. I know you sent us some virtual hugs earlier and are sending more now. Did I miss anyone else new in the chat?
Sorry, I got a lot going on over here.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
Yes. Feisty Feathers here as well. Hello, Heather. Thank you for being here. So I'll just move on. This next song is called Little Pond. Oh, thanks, Matt, doing the YouTube stuff for us now, too. Yeah, so all the YouTube-y things. If you like what you're hearing, hit the thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel and turn the notifications on, and you'll see when we do these. We pop up the first and third Wednesday every month at 7 p.m. Eastern, and we do every Sunday at noon Eastern. For those of you who just came in, Pendar, hello. Appreciate you being here. For those of you who just came in, while I don't want to have to keep saying it, I want people to be aware of the situation. Just last night, we learned that Maria's biological father, who we call Pa, lovingly, he passed away. So we're having kind of a tough night here, but playing music and keeping busy is the plan.
And being surrounded by some amazing people, so thank you to everybody that's here with us during this. It really, really means a lot.
I was just floating in a little pond. I make no waves, it's endlessly calm. All of my songs were piling up. The banks raised it takes more and more to see out. My plan was to make it so hard to see. In here I'm safe, no questions at all. 'Cause I don't have the same hope that you do. In other more positive news, thank you. There's a karaoke night happening on Friday. Conspiracy and the Ham Show are putting that on. So everybody be sure to be a part of that. Support that. I don't know that I'll be there. And if I am, I don't know how much peer pressure it would take to get me to do a karaoke song. I can't sing when this is not on me. And I also only do original songs. So I don't know if karaoke is possible for me. But I will try to be there to support, depending on what family things we have going on for the upcoming weekend. Also, Chad's got a show on Saturday. I believe it's this Saturday. Is the Steve-O's Rock Garden, which we have a rock.
Make sure you speak into that.
I'm sorry, am I being quiet again? I'm reverting to my introvertness. On Saturday, Chad has a show. It's the Steve-O Rock Garden show. So be sure to check that out. I believe that's 4 p.m. Eastern. We have a rock. A whole bunch of people who are here also have a rock. Hey, Clay, how you doing? Thanks for being here. George, hello. I think I saw Rope in here earlier. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Hello to everyone. If I missed you, I'm sorry. So we have a rock, and it's a gorgeous rock that Steve-O did for us and put it in the rock garden, and that will be on that show. I don't know that we will be around to watch it live. Where Marie's father's services are on Saturday. And also that same day, a band that I did sound for quite a while, and really good friends of mine, are all coming together nearby to do a little reunion hangout. So I'm going to try to get over there to see them after the services. So I will have to catch the Rock Garden show on a replay. I don't know what else is coming up soon. Chad also has a Halloween show coming up on the 28th. We have finished the song. We are working on a video.
Just to clarify for folks.
Yes.
Michael has written a song specifically for the Halloween show. And the song is, I would say, 99% done. There's always a little more tweaking we can do, but it's pretty much done. And we're hoping to do a video. That was the plan for this week. So we'll see. We've never done a video before, nor have we ever done a song for you with in the way that we're doing this song. So we'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. She is always so much better at delivering things verbally than I am. I can write a song. I can't really do the talky talk so much. So
we make a great team.
This next song is Call and Respond. I have to say that I'm very thankful, not only for all the people that are coming and hanging out and checking out my music and getting to know me and us and my songs, but when you like a Michael song and you tell us that you like a Michael song, that makes me all warm and fuzzy right here, and then I play those songs more often. And this is another song. There's been about 4 or 5 songs that I didn't think were all that great and had sort of put aside, and then people asked about them and told me that they liked them, and I started playing them again. This is one of them. This song is called Call and Respond. First, let me say I remember this all differently. And I hear you telling it. I hear you telling it. Are you using this to get back in good graces with the family for what you did? Well, it's a start. 'Cause when you fall, we fall just as hard. When you call, we always respond. Hey, we were all there and we love you anyway. You've seen and heard the things you do, the things So, Matt in the chat is my brother. Thank you for being here, Matt. Everyone, are you... Oh, she's telling me to step forward and project like a regular person does. I still always have trouble with that. So I'm sorry, everyone, that a lot of the times when I speak, you cannot hear me on live streams. Matt in the chat is my brother. Jenny W is my sister-in-law. Thank you both for being here. Everyone say hello to them. That also means that Douglas and Willow are here. That is my niece and nephew. So hello, Willow. Hello, Douglas. We love you, and we are very, very glad that you are here watching and listening. We'll call that good. Still have a few songs that I share that I need lyrics up, and tonight I'm going to do even a few more because I feel like I will forget a little more than I typically do.
You're doing great, baby.
Yeah, also Matt misspelled songs. It's supposed to say Matt Songs. So we'll have to correct that. Yeah. I know what to say. I know what to do. I know how I feel when I'm with you. I can smile and laugh. I can hope and wish. I can follow through with all of this. What I can't do, I need to do in soul. What I can't say, what I can't be, I need to see. All these things that hurt, all these things unknown, all these broken thoughts, lies and bones. I don't know how to cry, I don't know how to throw punches in the air. But what I can do is show light and love to you. Though I can't sing it, I know how to be happy. I know what to say, I know what to do. I know how I feel when I'm with you. That's a special one for you.
Thanks, baby.
Dom, hello. Thank you for being here, Dom. So also everybody in the chat, I know half of you are musicians and artists who have their own channels and live streams and events. Feel free to drop a link to your upcoming shows and happenings. And if you don't have a blue wrench and we know you and you would like to, you know what, there's Ozark. Let's give Ozark a blue wrench. We don't always think about it all of the time. But when we do, we like to give you the ability to share what you would like to share here. So your links to your music, to your live streams.
Your crafting channels?
Crafting channels, yes, there are quite a few of those that we enjoy and check out. Like Teacher Jolie Rose. If you like kid-friendly books, book readings and crafts and things like that. Julie and Juniper have a wonderful show that's on Sundays at 4 p.m. So Julie, drop your link in here, please, so people can check it out. There's also sometimes Kelly is on she'll stop in for the Sundays usually. Kelly is from I Bring It Every Day. She has a great crafting channel. So if you're into crafting stuff, check out those 2 channels. Those are great. Thank you, Anti, for dropping Ozark's link in there. Appreciate that. Indy's having a ladies' night this coming Monday, Indy. Everybody make sure to tune in for that and give support and hang out in the chat. Thanks, Pole Vault. We were flying. Along the coast, we were laughing about all the men we'd be turning to ghosts. Never thought of them as lives we'd be taking away from their wives. Dog eats dog, sort of thing. We were climbing 30,000 feet. Hey, I was hiding behind this facade of metal and grease. 30 seconds is all we need to unleash bullets flying. I would do anything for you. Be strong, that you had to be a certain way, but not you and not me. We were told to be brave and to be seen as powerful men doing powerful things. I dreamed of holding your hand as we walked around the base, but you could be killed for such a thing in this place. 30 seconds is all we need, away from prying eyes and ears, my fingers in the curls of your hair, your breath becomes my only air. 2 thunderbolts in the sky, 40,000 feet high. I could live in this moment forever, and I may have to. We were taught to be strong, that you had to be a certain way, but not you and not me. We were taught to be strong, that you had to be a certain way, but not you and not me. Am I making the microphone bounce? Oh, thank you so much, Anna. I appreciate that. I need lyrics out for this one. This song's called Drawing Lines. Maria came up with the concept for it, and then I wrote the song, and then we worked on it a bit together. And then back when we first did it, we had a poll to name the song, and Maria's title won, which was Drawing Lines. And Folk and Blueser helped us actually with a couple of lines in the songs that he mentioned in comments. And we took his changes and put them in there. So, Al, thank you. And Maria, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for being into my input.
Always. I get paid for sketching faces from the edge of memories. These faces are no one to recognized for their deeds. They call me the sketch artist. Well, I sketch anyway. I left the joy of art behind me with the me of yesterday. I've been drawing these same lines since I picked up a pen. I know the curve of your jawline and that scar under your chin. Mornings I'd practice. You sat there so still. Your unwavering patience, oh, they were so encouraging. That's why it's so hard to fathom drawing your face again. The curve of your jawline and the scar under your chin. I get paid for sketching faces from the edge of memories. This face is of no one. Then you're staring back at me. Noisy and bangy.
Just banging stuff around. Why are you switching?
So we got this new guitar, which is very similar to my other guitar. This is a lower line Martin. It's a Koa laminate, but it's got electronics in it, and the laminate will hold up to weather better. So we're planning to get me playing outside of this living room very soon. So we wanted to be able to plug in and also to not be scared to leave the guitar in like a hot car or something. My all mahogany guitar is very delicate, so we have to baby that one a little bit. And also I'm switching to this guitar to save time from constantly tuning. So this one is tuned to the open strings for the songs I'm going to play next. I also want to check in. Joe Brady's here. Hi, Joe Brady. I see that the chat moving a lot while I'm playing. So I try to read a little bit, but I miss out on some stuff. So is there any fun, exciting, cool things happening in the chat? Julie dropped her link. Thank you, Julie.
I haven't been as active in the chat tonight, but I do plan to go back and read them all, and we usually do that anyway. It's one of our favorite things to do, is go back and catch the chat, just because there's so many things we miss, but especially tonight. So please know that if you've commented or said something and I didn't catch it, if it's important and I need to know now, feel free to repeat it, and if it can wait, I'll catch it on the flip side.
And Ozark, you are correct. I should name my guitars. So everybody come up with names. The other guitar, the mahogany one, on a live stream back in the spring, some people that used to come to the live streams on a regular basis suggested calling it Marigold. So if you like Marigold for the mahogany guitar, and if anyone has thoughts on this, what's funny is I name everything else. And yet my guitars I have not named. So we had a cast iron indoor chimenea at our other house, and we named him Bernard Wormthorpe III, but we call him Bernie for short, and he kept us warm. We wish we could have brought him here, but we were not able to. Yes. So we could still, it's potential that we could still get him in here somehow. But yes, so I name everything else. We name the animals that roam around here. We have Petunia the possum and Henrietta the tree. If you have not met Henrietta, go and watch my Circumstance of Nightshades video for the worldwide Play Music on a Porch Day. I introduce everyone to Henrietta. You can only see the trunk, but maybe one day we'll take the camera out there and show you the rest of Henrietta. She is a tall, beautiful tree that protects us. And this is Circumstance of Nightshades. Tomatoes riding on the vine, basil's gone to seed. Seems everyone's got the time but me. That crack in the windshield just continues to spread. Flowers on the windowsill, all dead. Busted up rocking chair, the view going to waste. When can I get back to living and just enjoy this place? Ooh, I know it's all circumstance. Just wish I was a little more in control. I've got the tools and the smarts, just lack belief. Put it all back together, man. Just focus in. You've done it before, and you'll do it again, and again, and again. Some nails and some elbow grease, that's all it'll take to get back to enjoying this place. Ooh, I know it's all circumstance. Just wish I was a little more in control. Ooh, I know it's a second chance. Tomatoes ripen on the vine, basil smelling good. A change in perspective, I'm in a better mood. That's Circumstance of Nightshades. I always find that one a good one and a fun one to play. Oh, thanks, D. Michael. Yeah, Camila has a channel. We can give her a wrench as well. If there's anyone who needs a wrench to share stuff, let us know. And as I think of it and realize it, I will suggest to Marie that we give wrenches. Like, Feisty Feather has been putting up a lot of content and live streams, and she sang live for the first time. Yay, Heather! You did great. So let's give her a wrench so that she can share her channel and her. That way you can know when she's going live, when she posts videos, and things of that nature. Awesome, thank you. Kirsty's here. What is there? So, Kirsty, the wrench, it does several things. There's a bunch. It's called a moderator. There's a bunch of different things that it does, and Kirsty is my sister-in-law as well. So everybody send some love to Kirsty. Give her virtual hugs as well. She is going through the same thing that we are going through right now, with grief and things, and we're hoping to see you very soon, if possible. The wrench one allows you to put links into the chat. Also, what I find is most helpful when I'm on other live streams is that when you have a wrench, you can click on the other people in the chat and you can go immediately to their channel without having to look it up later. So if you're on a show like the Metalhead Hippie Show or Thomas Christ Show or any other show where they're sharing videos, they're playing other people's videos, you can see it, the video that's playing. If you like it, and that person's in the chat, if you have a blue wrench, you can click on them and go to channel will come up as an option. So to me, that's one of the best advantages to having a wrench when you're there.
Excellent question, Kirsty.
I forget where I was.
You were going to play all of my favorite songs, and we've got Everytime She Steps Up is next on the docket.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm just going to move a couple of these so that there's a few upcoming songs that I do not have memorized at the moment.
Can you show people what you're shuffling around?
And I'm shuffling around.
Yeah.
These are lyrics, so that's drawing lines. This is When I'm With You. So some of the songs that I don't play that often, I get nervous that I'm going to forget, so I put the lyrics out. And then some of the newer songs, or 25-year-old songs that I decide to pull out, I will put them up as well so I can see them. But that's my delightful handwriting that probably nobody else can read. And in high school, I got asked. There was a substitute teacher in English 3, I believe it was. And I had seen her substitute a few other classes that I was in, and she just looked at me after we turned in papers, and she did one of these, and I came up, and she goes, let me see if I can get this right. Let's see, where is a good one? She goes, what is this? I'm like, it's clearly an E. It's an E. She's like, okay, so you intentionally don't put that vertical line? And I had never thought about it before that, but no, I don't put that vertical line on an E. Do you need to put the vertical line on the E? And she was like, it's fine. And that was the end of the conversation. But that was the first time that it was brought to my attention that I write oddly. My W's don't connect either. They look like it. People have told me they look like an I and a V. Oh. My W's. I believe it's from my first year in high school. I was in architectural drafting, and there was a font that we had to use, and that had some of those things, like the W that didn't connect. I don't know if you're finding any of that fascinating. But I did, to be writing the same handwriting for 15 years at that point, and that being the first time that someone brought it to my attention.
I'm of the ilk that your E is my hamburger menu. That's for all the geeks out there.
Yeah. And those didn't exist back when I was first writing like that.
Ooh, super equals. I like that.
Nice. Cool. So everybody else has the same issues with handwritings. Nobody's handwriting is perfect, I'm assuming. But yes, sometimes I see handwriting and I'm like, that is gorgeous handwriting. Can you write things for me?
I think your handwriting is gorgeous.
Oh, thanks. Well, you're welcome to souvenir all of these lyric sheets as I get to know the songs.
Okay.
Every time she steps up, she's told to get back in line. Every time she speaks out, she's told it's not the time. What change would ever come by waiting for someone else? Every time she turns up, she's told to bring it down. She refused to give in, believing we all can win. What greatness ever was easy for anyone to see. Everyone turns around at some point in their lives to take a look at it. And what do you do if what you find doesn't look like what reasons would you give for throwing greatness away? What changes would you make Kurt and Justine are here. Hey guys, thank you both for being here. Years go by faster than you think. Me and Dale just driving around in that purple MG. Great Falls, Montana, Karen's hometown. We were so much younger then, just dancing around. Yeah, I'm a bit more gray, yeah, I'm a bit more tired. Roller trays and Hemingway's got nothing on me. Life is like a mountain. Sometimes I look back down and all of the scaling I've done just to be here now. Takes a mountain of courage sometimes just to be yourself. I live my life 5 gallons at a time, I don't need nothing else. Yeah, I'm a bit more gray, yeah, I'm a bit more tired. Roller trays and Hemingway's got nothing on me. Got my hands on the piano, 100 years old. I rebuilt that wood and ivory, yeah, I turned it into gold. Yeah, I'm a bit more gray, yeah, I'm a bit more tired. Roller trays and Hemingway's got nothing on me. Yeah, I'm a bit more gray, yeah, I'm a bit more tired. Roller trays and Hemingway's got nothing on me. Just don't have the time to spend worrying about the way things seem. Every moment that I give to fear is a moment I'm not really here. Every step is over fault lines, feel like the fault is all mine. Hope to get it right the next time. Oh, just hoping there's a next time. 'Cause I don't have the time to waste. Gotta use this time to dedicate to lifting up and singing out, to release my fears, release my doubt. Step is over fault lines, feel like the fault is all mine. Building bridges across them so I 'cause I don't have the time to waste. Gotta use this time to dedicate.
Thanks for this beautiful night of song, my love.
You're welcome. I hope it is helping soothe and distract and love and all that good stuff.
I'll add this. Whenever I saw my dad, he'd always ask, "How's Michael doing? How's the music?" He was always a fan. He'd watch on YouTube. He didn't have the ability to chat because he was on Roku, but he definitely really enjoyed that you played guitar, and he loved talking about music with you and bands, and he'd always find some really cool like concerts and deep tracks, some bands that, you know, before they were big. He found some video from 1972. Somehow he'd dig that up on YouTube with his little tiny Roku remote. So he really enjoyed that you were a musician. So I feel that he's with us tonight, and he's really enjoying this and being part of the group. So thanks again to everybody that's here and sharing this with us. This really special and tender night. It's really helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, he loved music for sure. One of the last times I was over there, he was showing me, he found a live video of Genesis from back when, like, the Lamb Lies Down on Broadway album happened, and he was showing that to me. And I always knew when he watched like one of my Sunday sets, because I would see him and he'd go, "Oh, you did all right." So I was like, "Oh, that means he watched. That's awesome." Because yeah, he didn't have the ability to chat on here. He was just watching on a TV with Roku. So it was cool to know that he would stop in and check out what I was doing, and that he enjoyed it. So we'll dedicate pretty much every song that we play tonight to him. Here's to you, Pa.
To you, Pa. We love you, Pa.
So I'm going to try another song that I haven't played. I played it once earlier. That was the first time in 2 years since I wrote it. I do songwriting sessions with Vance Gilbert, and he's very helpful in all sorts of things. So he would always give me prompts for writing different songs. So he told me, like, don't try to write like what your normal song is for this week. What I want you to do is like go and write like what you think would be a pop song, kind of, but not a real pop song, still like a MichaelSongs kind of pop song. So I went with just like a breakup story. And one of the reasons I left this song to the wayside is I wrote this song. I thought, it feels pretty good, it's all right. But then I decided to morph it, and the essence of this song, as far as the music goes, ended up being the line. I converted it into the line like 2 weeks later. So it's very similar music, very different topic. It's called In Her Best Interest. I left you at the popcorn stand, candy apple and heartbreak in your hands. I didn't know then what that last kiss caused. There were no raised voices, no tears at all. I'd never do you wrong, but I never knew I could do so much harm by saying nothing at all. You said to me, I guess we're through. Yeah, I was caught caught off guard. I had no words for you. Just walked away, thought you were better off. If you didn't want this, why did you push so hard? I'd never do you wrong. But I never knew I could do so much harm by saying nothing at all. 30 years later, that same Ferris wheel, now face to face, still unhealed. The ride is over, I walk away, hoping my heartache is not on display. Your life seems so full without me involved. I didn't know this choice was gonna hurt so hard. I'd never do you wrong. But I never knew I could do so much harm by saying nothing at all. At all.
That was beautiful, baby.
Thanks. All right, so maybe it's a keeper.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'd love to hear. There is some feedback in the chat, but feel free to share your feedback. Lyrics, Independent Many United mention these lyrics and put a fire heart.
Thanks. Yeah, so like I said, Vance Gilbert asked me to write sort of the MichaelSongs version of a pop song. So I wrote like a breakup song, I guess, and this I always like to write about conversational conflict or miscommunications, relationship dynamics. So in this song, I put together like a teenage couple, and you always put a bit of yourself into a song, even when it's characters. So I used sort of a similarity to our relationship. I'm an introvert, Marie's an extrovert, and what we've learned about that is you process things differently. So an introvert will process things all internally, and sometimes an extrovert will see that as someone not responding or not reacting. Meanwhile, they're just trying to process. And an introvert will look at an extrovert when they share something, and we figure if you're saying something, you've already thought about it. So in this relationship between the guy and the girl kept thinking the guy was not as interested in her. So she was kind of pushing him away a little bit in her mind as sort of a test, because she thought he should fight to be with her. And he took it as, she doesn't want to be with me, so I should respect that and walk away. But he never said the whys. He just thought she's better off if I'm not around, because clearly she does not like these certain aspects of me, and she's pushing me away, so I will step aside and go. And then he sees her 30 years later at this same carnival where they had their first kiss, which was also their last kiss. So that's the story.
Thank you for sharing that background.
Yeah. Yes, and avoid it. Seems like there's a lot of us introverts that are the musicians that have all these channels out here. We're all like introverts, and that's how we share, is by doing something creative and hoping that those aspects of ourselves come through. So I hope that they do. So yes, if we're ever in a conversation and I'm not speaking or saying anything, I am involved, I am interested. I'm just processing or observing. Also, sometimes I'm overwhelmed. If there's more than 5 people in a room, I'm overwhelmed with all the noise and cross chatter between people, and I'm just trying to take everything in. So I'm a very different person in a group than I am standing here with just Maria and a camera. Although it did take me a good 6 months to get comfortable in front of a camera, and I'm still not super comfortable, but I'm getting better. So now I'm going to attempt to do one of Maria's favorite songs. This is Unresolved, and I played it as my first song last week on GMA, Camp GMA, open mic night. And as you all know, Dom was going through some stuff, some neck and shoulder issues, so he hasn't been around that much because he can't sit for too long or play for too long. And I have this habit of looking down at the chat while I'm playing, which I try to not do that too much because it distracts me. But I was playing Unresolved, and I looked down and I saw just above the chat, I saw the panel. And all of a sudden, I saw Dom was there. And I got so excited. I was like, Dom's here. Like, that means he's feeling a lot better. He's going to play something. This is fantastic. And then I totally forgot what song I was playing and where I was in the song. And then I tried to pick it up again. Like, oh, I'll just start that verse over. And it was gone. Completely gone. Because Dom is that amazing. Dom Torregrossa, those that don't know. He's in the chat or was in the chat earlier. Click on his channel and check out what he does. And I'm sure he will be back to playing somewhat soon. But don't overdo it, Dom. He's so amazing that, yes, I got all flustered seeing that he had popped up.
Did you fangirl
And
Dom?
I did. I got the vapors. And yeah, I mean, there's so many people in this community that I get super pumped, not just to see them in the chats, but when I get to be up on panel with them. Falcon Blueser, as you all know, is amazing. And he was on GMA a couple weeks ago. I got super excited about that. I felt like a little kid at like a concert where I was like, yeah, that's my guy. And Frank Terzo has come the last couple weeks. There's so many great musicians here. I just feel really lucky to be amongst you and to be up on panels with you all sometimes and to share songs back and forth and comments and conversations. I truly appreciate being a part of this community, and not just with the musicians, but with all of the other people that do a great job of community building and linking people up and just hanging out and supporting in the chats. It's fantastic.
I was going to add that for those of us who are non-musicians, I'm just really grateful that you're all here as well, because it's nice to have both musicians and non-musicians supporting each other. So thank you. And thank you to the musicians, because we are loving the music. Speaking of music, what are you
Good night, Jen and Matt and Willow and Douglas. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. See, I did it again. I'm playing this song and I'm reading the chat. That's a no-no. I gotta stop doing that. Every single yard of dirt, all these acres of worthless earth, proof upon proof, I'm no good in this world. Try as I may, I don't have the might to move these stones before I lose the light. Day after day, I'm losing this fight. Can you afford me just a little more time and strength at sunrise? Despite all my efforts, I'm still lying here. my back used to lead to something, now it just seems to lead to tired. On my mind, my mother's heart, as she watched my father fall apart. That quiet strength in lifting him up and holding back while pushing on. Can you afford me just a little more time and strength at sunrise? Despite all my efforts, I'm still lying here, unresolved. Worn out millstone produces no flour, no turning soil with a broken plow. I sift through my memories, forgetting her face. I still recall her voice so clear, so desperate I am to hear her say, you did a good job, but I'm still lying here, unresolved. Can you afford me just a little more time and strength at sunrise? Thanks. Yeah, so those who are new here or don't know, these are all original songs. And we do these live streams the first and third Wednesday every month at 7 p.m. Eastern. And we also go live every Sunday at noon Eastern. And Clay, thank you for being here. Make sure that you drop the links. I mean, it's a majority of the people from the community already here, so they know. But drop the link anyway for Friday night or any of the other shows coming up on Conspiracy Music Channel. That way, just in case, there might be a few people here who are unfamiliar. So I decided to kind of do the end of the set, do two of Maria's favorites. So that was Unresolved. The next one is An Ideal Machine. So the story behind this song is that an engineer gets fired on his walk home from the job. That's the right chord. He stops at a bar and he sits down and he's like overhearing two mothers kind of venting about their children. He didn't hear the first part of the conversation nor the last part of the conversation where they talked about how much they loved being mothers and they liked nurturing their children. They liked watching their children learn things. They liked the fact that their children were dependent on them. There was all these great things. But he only heard the part where they were complaining about them not going to bed when they wanted them to go to bed, drawing on things that they're not supposed to draw on, all of those types of things. And he thought, I can solve that problem for these people. They don't want children. What they want is a robot. I'm going to go home and I'm going to develop a robot child. And it will do everything that these mothers want the child to do and nothing else. So they will be happy then. It'll go to bed when you tell it to go to bed. It will only draw where you tell it to draw. He was a little off the mark, though. It's not what they wanted. It is an ideal machine. And it goes to bed when you say, and it never tries to color outside the lines that you've drawn for it, and it never keeps you up worrying past dawn. It never has to say I'm sorry, 'cause it's always done just what you wanted. And it never calls you up 'cause it thought of you. It never needs advice or cuddling. It keeps you up at night, wondering if it's so ideal. Why do you feel like you raised something that just doesn't need you? Where did you draw the lines? Where did you draw the lines? Where did you draw the lines? Such an ideal machine shouldn't need you. You program and move on. If you're looking for something to justify or pacify you, you're looking for flaws. When an ideal machine shouldn't need you, you program and move on. And it goes to bed when you see it. It never tries to color outside the lines that you've drawn for it. Where did you draw the lines? Where did you draw the lines? Where did you draw? Thanks.
That's beautiful.
Thank you all for being here again. We greatly appreciate it. We're very happy that we're part of this community. We love being here. We love listening to everyone else play and sing and talk and support and chat. We try to be at as many events as we can. Don't know how many we'll get to this weekend because we will be preoccupied with services and such. So just one more time, we want to dedicate this show and this night and these songs to Maria's father, Pa, who passed away last night. And that's about all I have. So if you would like to say anything.
Thank you again, everybody, for being here, for your compassion, for your love, for all the love you shared in the chat, for the love you'll share in comments, and for the love that you silently shared. It really means so much to us to be a part of this amazing, loving community. And just love on the people in your life. Just keep sharing that love, spreading it out there. We just don't have enough time. There's not enough time.
Thank you, everybody. Good night. We'll see you again soon.